Nearly halfway up the mountain, Dubai couldn't hold on anymore. Tang San alone accelerated the pace of progress. "Xiao Tang, you go first, I have reached my limit. Then you have a good sense." His destination this time is still the top of the mountain. Tang San continued to climb alone. Without Dubai, he accelerated the pace. In contrast to the aggressiveness of the Sword Saint Palace's sharp sword energy, there is just the power of luck that will make people lose their minds. With Tang San's spiritual power at the peak of the 9th level, there is no pressure to fight. And there is no aggressive pressure. With Tang San's spiritual power at the peak of the 9th level, there is no pressure to fight. Tang San soon made it halfway up the mountain. "My body is drenched in the rain of luck, and the sensation of refreshment grew stronger. The auspicious clouds have concentrated the rain of luck, and the power of luck has thickened." Spiritual power below level 9 is the limit here. Auspicious clouds turn black. This is the power of bad luck. My entire body no longer has any luck power. Such a strong power of bad luck. It seems that this is the real test of Heavenly Fox Holy Mountain. Tang San used the power of luck that he absorbed in the first half, combined with the golden liger flame to fight against the power of bad luck. Ordinary people would find this kind of confrontation weird and confusing, but because Tang San has the eyes of the Heavenly Fox, he can gain a deeper understanding of luck and bad luck. The bad luck has dissipated, and it's raining again. Take another step to see. Sure enough, bad luck is coming again. This time it's even stronger than the last. Black flames appear around the outside of golden liger flames. The outer layer of the liger transformation brand in the body has turned black again. This is the powerful characteristic of the golden liger flame, assimilation. Even bad luck can be assimilated. It is indeed the power of a first-class bloodline. Then, when I face the enemy in the future, I can not only use the power of the golden liger flame itself but also cast bad luck on them at the same time. With this discovery, Tang San happily continued to move forward. He later discovered that the golden liger flame can only assimilate aggressive bad luck and not good luck. After a long time, the sky was already dark. Tang San finally climbed to the top of the mountain. "Why don't you enter?" 7 Tails. Heavenly Fox, Great Demon Emperor. "Because my current strength may not be suitable for Heavenly Fox Palace. Maybe you will be suitable after you enter and are baptized by the Great Demon." "Emperor, that's what I'm worried about. I'm afraid that I won't be able to strengthen my heart and will instead lose myself. That would be a waste of the mutated blood I have acquired through all kinds of hardships. Your bloodline is very interesting. Even I have never seen a first-rank bloodline like this one before. My pride doesn't allow it. I want to enter Heavenly Fox Palace with my own strength. As a human being, you can go this far is already the limit. If you want to move forward, you need the favor of fate. Heavenly Fox Palace has always been my longing. If I just rely on luck, I don't think I am qualified to be a member of Heavenly Fox Palace. What an interesting human being, and you are the first human being that has interested me. You can restrain yourself and stick to your heart, which makes me think highly of you. Then you go, and come here again when you are ready. This jade is for you. When you come again, wearing it can help you go smoothly. The second token is in hand." Then Tang San went down the mountain, and on the way, he found that Dubai had already gone down the mountain. And the others had been waiting for him in the carriage for a long time. When Tang San reached the foot of the mountain, it was already late. Tang San told everyone about his ascension to the top and asked about their situation. "Xiao Tang, you are so amazing that you have reached the top again. We made it halfway up the mountain today. I couldn't bear it and went down the mountain by noon. I only made it up to the 3rd step at the Crystal Palace and was kicked off. I only made it up to the 3rd step at the Crystal Palace. Was kicked off after only the 3rd step. Tell me exactly what happened." There was nothing unusual in the first 2 steps of the Crystal Palace. but at the third step, I suddenly entered a space made of crystals. There appeared a person who looked just like me. Even down to my abilities, and I couldn't beat him. I didn't pay attention, and I was knocked out by his punch. When I awoke, I was at the base of the mountain. And I had to pay another price to climb it again, exactly the same. Is this the ability of the Crystal Great Demon Emperor, replication? But that's right, he had the same abilities as you and used them more effectively than you did. Isn't this just for you to learn? As long as you can persist longer, you will become more familiar with your own abilities. I will accompany you to go there tomorrow and experience the mystery of the Crystal Palace. Ah! Xiao Tang, if you go with Gu Li, what should I do? I'm afraid. When you climb to the halfway point of the mountain tomorrow, you will encounter bad luck. However, take your time and just cultivate alternately on those 2 steps. As for Qingxian older brother, you will remain in the Sword Saint Palace tomorrow before switching locations the following day. After returning to the hotel, everyone went back to their rooms to reflect on today's harvest. Tang San was afraid of being noticed in the Heavenly Fox Palace today. So he closed the Heavenly Spirit Eye. At this time, he opens the Heavenly Spirit Eye to feel the power of luck absorbed today. The power of luck in his body felt the Heavenly Spirit Eye, and all rushed to it. It is indeed the Heavenly Fox Holy Mountain, which condenses the power of luck on the entire planet. I only absorbed a few, and it was so huge. In the second half of the climb, luck and bad luck appeared alternately. It means that no matter how much luck you absorb, you will also suffer the corresponding backlash from bad luck. The higher you go, the stronger the backlash of bad luck. Then the entire Heavenly Fox Holy Mountain has all of Phelan Planet's luck. How terrifying would the corresponding bad luck be? This seems to be a way to threaten the rule of the demon race. Once the repercussions begin, who will bear the bad luck? Calm down. Although the idea is feasible, it's not something I'm qualified to interfere with right now. In the early morning of the next day, everyone continued to go to the palace where they needed to make a pilgrimage. Tang San went to the Crystal Palace with Gu Li today. As expected of the first-ranked demon palace, the Crystal Holy Mountain is much higher than the Heavenly Fox Holy Mountain. However, as Gu Li observed yesterday, only the 2 of them made the pilgrimage. After paying the money, they entered the foot of the Crystal Holy Mountain. The entire Holy Mountain is made of crystal. What, are you nervous? I thought about the battle plan all last night, but I didn't have a clue. Take it easy, even if your opponent is similar to you and has the same abilities. However, he is not the real you, and he cannot possibly copy your skill set or your memory. Since your abilities are the same, the flaws must be the same. You can consider breaking the game from this point. You're right. The inevitable flaws are surely the same. I have an idea. You go first, I'll think about it here. Just think about what I said. The first step exudes a force that scans my whole body. This should be the ability of this Crystal Holy Mountain to replicate. I'll hide other abilities first, then wrap my entire body in the Blue Silver Emperor to check if he can only copy the Blue Silver Emperor's ability. It seems that the scan is complete. Another spiritual force is trying to penetrate into my spiritual sea. Another spiritual force is trying to penetrate into my spiritual sea, so that it cannot enter the interior, are the first 2 steps to scan me inside and out. Then the third stage should be to fight the replicate body. Let me see how the replica is. The environment has changed. And the surroundings have become a crystal world. This is the replica. As expected, the replica can only use the Blue Silver Emperor. This proves my suspicion that this replica doesn't completely replicate. Blue Silver Chorino Gun. Blue Silver Prison. He just copied my abilities. However, he is unable to duplicate how to use my skills, memory, and experience. The spirit ability derived from the Blue Silver Emperor is from my combat experience in My previous life. The environment changed back after the battle. Although there is no spirit ring in this life, I can manipulate the blue-silver emperor to use one. So he cannot copy it. Guli has entered the battle. Without disturbing him, I move on. The fourth and fifth steps scan Tang San again. Tang San blocked the scanning from infiltrating into his own spiritual sea as before. He returned to the crystal world on the sixth step. A replica exactly like Tang San also appeared. It has the same strength as the replica on the third step. He learned the spirit ability I used in the last battle. He's actually able to learn from the battle. Blue-silver cage. Spider web restraint. It's over again. In this battle, I've performed the ghost shadow perplexing track and the spirit ability spider web restraint. Unsurprisingly, he'll use both in the next battle. I'm back to reality. As long as you show your ability, the replica will learn it the next time you battle. I already understood the meaning of the Crystal Palace test. In this way, the replicas you encounter later will get stronger and stronger, and you'll have to find a way to defeat your stronger self. But, if there is one battle for every 3 steps, how many battles will it take to reach the top of the mountain? There are at least 1,000 steps on this holy crystal mountain. Do I have to fight hundreds of battles? After completing the 2 tests, Tang San also basically understood the meaning of the Crystal Palace test. He continued to move forward, reached the 9th step. And a new battle began. The replica in the 3rd battle learned the skills Tang San had shown in the previous 2 battles. He was utilizing the ghost shadow perplexing track to escape Tang San's attack. And the spider web to restrain Tang San at the same time. Tang San won the battle not long after using the Tang Sec's unique technique. Controlling crane, capturing dragon. After the battle, Tang San returned to the Crystal Palace's stone steps. But to Tang San's surprise, after the 3rd battle ended, he went directly halfway up the mountain to the Crystal Palace. I reached halfway up the mountain directly, and it seemed that the test would be more difficult. Fortunately, it is not necessary to fight every 3 steps. I wonder how much more difficult the next battle will be. Let's take it one step at a time. As before, the first 2 steps will scan me. I'm going to enter the crystal world, and the battle is about to begin. What? 3 replicas at once. 1 against 3. That's cheating. This is the blue-silver spike array, with 3 replicas attacking at the same time. There is no way to dodge it. The golden liger flame is the ability of a first-class bloodline, and it is easy to deal with the blue-silver emperor. The golden flames attacked the blue-silver emperor and burned them all in an instant. It actually forced me to use the golden liger flame. I've used it before in the Sword Saint Palace, so it doesn't matter if I expose it here. But in the next round, I'm afraid I'll have to face 3 replicas who can use the golden liger flame. This round also has 3 replicas, and I can't let them besiege me. It is better to eliminate them as soon as possible before they take shape. Let's attack the middle replica first. I'll use my skills to temporarily control the left and right replicas. Even if they use the golden liger flame, it will only take a few seconds, so I'll take advantage of this to kill the one in the middle first. Consecutive triple strikes. That's good. 1 down. Next, eliminate the one on the left. Blue-silver overload spear. There's only one left now, and it's easy to deal with. I'm going to throw myself into it. I put all my eggs in one basket and struck hard. It consumed a lot of energy, but fortunately I was able to win the battle fast. There are only 3 steps left. I've reached the top of the mountain. This must be the final test. There are 3 preliminary tests, each with only 1 replica. There are 2 intermediate tests, each with 3 replicas. There is only 1 final test, so do I have to fight 9 replicas? Is this Crystal Palace crazy? Isn't it obvious that they don't want anyone to reach the top? 1 against 9, is this trying to kill me? Because all 9 replicas have golden liger flame. Whatever, let's recover first. If I don't reveal all my powers, I'm afraid I can't beat them. I used the golden liger flame in the Sword Saint Palace, so there is no need to hide it anymore. But if I use my other abilities, I will definitely be targeted by the Crystal Palace. The most important thing is that, as a human being, I have several bloodline abilities, and my spiritual power has reached the peak of the 9th rank. Will the Crystal Great Demon Emperor allow me to continue to exist after he finds out? Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm not going to the top, I'm leaving. Nothing in this world is difficult. I'm willing to give up. As long as you are. What? I can't move. Something's pulling me up. Is this Crystal Palace a force to be reckoned with? I can't fight this power at all. If you know you can't do anything, you can only retreat. Boy, now that you're here. Why don't you go to the top? Impossible. You haven't even tried, how do you know that you can't do it? A coward will never be able to become a powerhouse. You will go all out for the next level. So don't try to fool around. You can either win or die. There's no chance for a do-over. These are the rules of my Crystal Palace. Good luck. Die. This damn Crystal Palace. I'd be cursing right now if I couldn't defeat the Great Demon Emperor. Ah. I've been dragged to the top of the mountain. The test is about to begin. I am in the crystal world again. It's true. What you don't want to face is what you get. 9 replicas. Damn it. I must first repress them. If they besiege me, I will die. Godly crossbow. Golden liger bloodline burning flame. They actually burn their bloodline directly. The damage of crossbow arrows to them will be greatly reduced. Fortunately, the 9 replicas are all injured to differing degrees. So it isn't completely useless. Now's the time. Let's get rid of the most injured first. The replica truly explodes. That's a desperate move. The other 8 replicas have surrounded my back, and the way out is blocked. I can't retreat from the front and back, and if I am hit by the self-destruct, I'll be seriously injured. It seems that I'll have to reveal my other whole cards. Self-destruct again. These replicas will explode if I kill them, but I've already eliminated 2 of them. What kind of ability is this? I have never seen it before. It is indeed the omnipotent Crystal Demon Emperor, which is more thorough than my understanding of the Liger transformation. They're all using the Golden Liger flame. What a powerful aura. Golden Liger roar. A virtual image of a giant liger has appeared. Teleportation. Blue-silver overload spear 1000 accusing fingers. 2 more replicas are eliminated successfully. Interesting, he actually has 4 types of bloodline power. 2 of them turn out to be first-class bloodlines. It's been a long time since I met such an interesting human being. Your companion down the mountain can also use the time transformation. Is this the Crystal Great Demon Emperor's replica? I personally come to play with you. But he is far behind you. Now I'll give you 2 choices. First, if you admit defeat, I'll let you go, but I'll kill your companion. Second, if you can withstand my next attack for 1 minute, I will fight you with the same cultivation level as you. If you are able to persevere, I will release your companion. Yes, but if I lose, please let my companion go. And if I survive for a minute, you cannot enslave me and force me to join the Crystal Palace. If I'm enslaved, I'd rather die now. Interesting. I promise. As long as you can survive under my hand for a minute, I will let you and your companion go. Don't worry, I won't use power beyond your cultivation level. But back then, I was also an invincible existence in the same class. If you don't go all out, I won't show any mercy. It seems that I can no longer hold back in this fight. Otherwise, I will definitely die. Blue Silver Overload Spear 1000 Accusing Fingers. Time Acceleration. He uses time acceleration on accusing fingers. The speed of the Blue Silver Overlord Spear is so fast. He also uses the space-shattering Peacock transformation at the same time. The surrounding space is distorted and cannot be avoided by instant movement. He is worthy of being the #1 Great Demon Emperor. He can only face the enemy head-on. Time delay. My Blue Silver Overlord Spear is all sucked in. What kind of power is this? Golden Winged Rock Transformation, the 5th bloodline power. This human is getting more and more interesting. This is the power of the immortal Demon Emperor's Phoenix bloodline. This bloodline is suppressing my Golden Winged Rock Transformation. Purple Demon Eyes. The purple demon eyes make the Crystal Great Demon Emperor a little dazed. Now I have to quietly use the Heavenly Fox Transformation to change my luck. Heavenly Fox Transformation. Luck of the Spirit. All or nothing. What ability is this? Immune to attack. Purple Demon Eyes. What? He has learned the Purple Demon Eye. I can't let him control me. What a powerful strength. Once his Purple Demon Eyes take control of me, I will die. It seems that only the power of burning blood can fight against it. Ghost Shadow, Perplexing Track, all or nothing. All or nothing. The surroundings have completely turned into an ocean. This is the ability of the endless Heavenly Spirit Emperor. But the ocean is good for me. Maybe he doesn't know that I was a sea god in my previous life. This is most likely due to the Heavenly Fox's luck. What's going on here? This kid has taken control of my water element. Burn the bloodline. Sword. This is really interesting. The Crystal Great Demon Emperor's body has suddenly become huge. The water flow can no longer control him. Why is the Crystal Great Demon Emperor shrinking again? 1 minute is up. Congratulations on passing my test. It's over. I did it. Crystal Palace. I made it to the top. The Crystal Great Demon Emperor is really powerful, as expected of the strongest. Even though he's at the same level as me, I am no match for him. It was a mistake to choose to come to Crystal Holy Mountain. I didn't expect to be noticed by the Great Demon Emperor. I have no idea how he will deal with me in the future, but I can only try my best to use my spiritual sense. There is suddenly a strong sense of oppression. A person came out of the palace. Is this the main body of the Crystal Great Demon Emperor? You're good, you made it to the top. Your bloodline's power doesn't seem to have been copied. How did you do it? I'm also not too sure, but it seems to be storage. I seem to be able to contain the bloodline power that I have encountered. But the amount of storage is related to the cultivation base and is far less than the replica of your majesty. Interesting that, although I claim to be omnipotent, I can't see through your bloodline. You even have the ability to attack directly with your spiritual power. That's not bloodline power, but rather a spiritual power application. I haven't seen a creature as interesting as you for a long time. You're very good. However, your current strength still needs to be honed, and the abilities of your various bloodlines are also easily coveted by other races. Today, I give you 2 tokens that will keep you safe in the future. But when you're ready for the God-level breakthrough, you must come to my Crystal Palace. And I will personally protect you. I got 2 tokens, so I feel relieved. I'm sure everything will be fine. How did you take control of my water element? Even if you have control over the water element, wouldn't that take away my control of it? I have a gift for it. I was born with a certain control over the water element. Just a certain amount of control. Alright, you can have these 2 tokens. This mirror can also replicate a type of bloodline power. This is my crystal mirror, which has 9 sides and represents the dignity of the Crystal Palace. But it can only be used once. So use it with caution. If anyone accuses you, you can show it to them. The other is an egg, a strange creature I've cultivated. It is also your second test. When it hatches, it's your job to guard it. If it comes to any harm, you will fail the test. Don't let it take any damage until you come to the God-level breakthrough and bring it back. Whatever it wants, you must fulfill it. Otherwise, you will surely die. Why have I been assigned such a task? I understand. But now I have no right to object. I have returned to the mountain's base. It's been a rewarding trip, not to mention the egg. I doubt that many people are able to obtain the tokens of the Crystal Palace. Now that I have these 3 tokens, I don't need to continue my pilgrimage to other demon palaces. With them, the Grand Colosseum will never dare embarrass us anymore. Tang San put away the egg and tokens and left. At the entrance, he met Guli, who was waiting for him. Guli was very excited and told Tang San about his climbing process. He successfully completed 2 levels before succumbing to exhaustion in the 3rd battle. Tang San told him that after the 3rd level, he would encounter 3 replicas. He couldn't explain how he defeated 9 replicas. After the conversation, they got into the carriage. They went to pick up other guys and take them back to the hotel. So he lied to Guli, saying that he lost to the 3 replicas. Do you really think he's a good match? After all, he's just a human being, and don't you think his background and abilities are a bit special? Some abilities don't come from the bloodline. As you said, he is a human being after all, but this human is interesting. The reason he really passed the test was because he didn't abandon his companion. And don't you find his abilities interesting? He risked his life for the challenge. The most important reason he was chosen by me was because of his character. Omnipotence is, after all, just a simulation, not a real possession. And only at most 3 bloodline powers can be used. But unlike the simulation, he can use more than 3. This is very interesting and could be the way forward in the future. You've never made a bad choice. I'm sure this one won't be either. It has to be, no matter how well the old fox can control fate and predict the future. He can't guess that I will do so. After finishing the climb, they went back to the hotel to rest. Tang San returned to his room and took out everything he had gained today. Tang San had no idea why the Crystal Demon Emperor had given him these 2 treasures when they first met, especially that egg, which Tang San couldn't figure out what it was. But he just felt that this seemed to be a chance for himself. On the 2nd day, everyone continued to climb mountains. How was your hiking pilgrimage these days? He called Zhang Haoshuan to discuss the future arrangements. Because Tang San already had 3 tokens, he stayed at the hotel. It went well, and I got 3 tokens. What? 3 tokens? Isn't that pretty good? Let's not talk about that. How are you doing at headquarters, teacher? Oh boy. It's only been a few days. Moreover, it's very hard for most people to get a token. It's definitely not comparable to yours. But I'm now at the god level and can be considered a top fighter at headquarters. This little monster suddenly got 3 tokens from the demon palaces at once. The organization's higher-ups no longer dare to suppress me, but I don't plan to stay at headquarters. When I'm done here, I'm going to go back to Kerry City. What about you? I can stay with you in the ancestral court if necessary. I also want to go back to Kerry City, but I have to stay in the ancestral court for a longer time. Besides the team battle in the Great Colosseum, there is something else to do. In the next few days, the Lingxi Chamber of Commerce will completely open up this line to prepare for the future. I want them to taste some sweetness first, so I plan to give them the spirit fusion array. However, I need your assistance. I will teach you how to create the spirit fusion array in the next 2 days. After you learn it, you have to cooperate with me in a play. Okay. It's all up to you. In the next few days, Tang San didn't go hiking either. He stayed at the hotel to teach Zhang Haoshuan how to create the spirit fusion array. The others continued to climb the mountain and cultivate. Although none of them reached the summit, they gained a lot. Qing Zicheng was nearly killed by flames at the immortal holy mountain. Wu Bingji learned more about the utilization of the ice element at the endless holy mountain. But her bloodline power has been greatly purified. He was only a quarter away from the summit. A few days later, Tang San went to the Lingxi Chamber of Commerce. "Oh, junior brother Shura. I heard that you were coming, so I've been waiting for you at the Chamber of Commerce since early morning. This is the master you mentioned." "Right. I'm Su Ziren, the vice president of the Lingxi Chamber of Commerce branch. Senior brother Su, this is the master I told you about. His name is Lu, you can call him Master Lu." Disguised by Zhang Haoshuan. "I'd been looking for Master Lu for a long time, and today I finally met him. Lingxi Chamber of Commerce, please lead the way, senior brother Su. Let's get down to business." "Yes, master. The president asked me to contact you about the array. If you have any requirements, we will try our best to meet them. Shura has already told me about your situation. My request is very simple. You can be my sales channel. However, neither the quantity nor the time are guaranteed. If I need the delivery, you will pay, and I will set the price. Shura will be our liaison, and I will be at the ancestral court on weekdays. In case you don't believe me, this is for you. Here it is. All hail Sword Saint. With confirmation from the Sword Saint Palace's token, in order to completely dispel Su Ziren's doubts, Su Ziren no longer had any doubts about Master Lu's identity. Zhang Haoshuan demonstrated the creation of the Spirit Fusion Array disc on the spot. During the conversation, Master Lu pretended to accidentally reveal that he was studying the array of bloodline power. He was in need of high-grade materials and money. After hearing about the bloodline power array, Su Ziren naturally became uneasy. Under his careful questioning, Master Lu revealed the truth. The bloodline power array disc could allow the user to immediately possess the bloodline power on the disc. However, Master Lu was still in the research stage and could only produce low-level bloodline power array discs. Then he took out a freshly made array disc of the Spirit Clan's bloodline power and handed it to Tang San. After Tang San used it, he immediately summoned the Blue-Silver Emperor. This actually has an array disc that allows the user to have different bloodline powers. This is a priceless treasure for our Spirit Deer Clan, who are not good at fighting. However, this research is not mature enough and is very material intensive. A large amount of high-grade materials and high-grade blood are required to sustain the research. I hope your Lingxi Chamber of Commerce can provide me with these, which can be counted against the proceeds from selling the array discs. The blood of the Heavenly Spirit Emperor or the Great Demon Emperor would be better. I am unable to decide on this. I'll ask the President right away. Please wait for my news. This Blue-Silver Emperor's array disc will be given to Shura. He is about to participate in a team battle soon and will be able to use some more trump cards. Okay. The merchants are not allowed to covet it. I'll leave the rest to Shura to negotiate with you. Master Lu had no need to stay when the transaction was completed, so he utilized the teleportation array to leave. In fact, the matter of the bloodline power disc was a fake. The master typically doesn't like having contact with outsiders. If you have anything to say to him, just talk to me, and he will come to me. It was just to increase the benefits of trading with the Lingxi Chamber of Commerce. Brother Shura, don't worry. We've always been working on the matter of team battles. We'll make sure you return safely, but I want to tell you that the team battle rules in the Great Colosseum are completely different from those in Kerry City. Each time, 100 creatures enter, instead of calling it a team battle, it's more aptly called a melee. But only 50 creatures can leave. The competition takes place in a secret place called Hell Guard. The competition takes place in a secret place called Hell Guard. Each time, 100 creatures enter, but only 50 creatures can leave. But don't worry, Brother Shura. Although the competition is dangerous, there will not be any overly strong players. The ancestral court has clear rules on who can enter. Also, powerhouses above the god level cannot enter. So the danger is only due to the large number of participants. But there will be no situation in which the strength is absolutely crushing. First-level bloodline clan members are not allowed to enter. However, there are also many unknown opportunities in Hell Garden. It is said that anyone who can make it out of Hell Garden will have a much smoother way to become a god in the future. Next, I will tell you about our arrangements this time. Su Xiren explained to Tang San the operation of the Chamber of Commerce. There are still 4 days left before the opening of Hell Garden. So Tang San should make good preparations. After hearing Su Xiren's arrangements, Tang San felt relieved. It felt like the Lingxi Chamber of Commerce had bribed the Ancestral Colosseum. After discussing the matter, Tang San returned to the White Tiger Hotel. To prepare for the battle, Tang San asked Zhang Haoshuan to help him buy some materials. How was my performance? Zhang Haoshuan was still waiting in the hotel for Tang San to ask about the follow-up. He planned to set up a soundproof array in his place. Master, you're just like Master Lu himself. Zhang Haoshuan quickly bought the materials. Please teach me this array sometime. Tang San immediately set up a soundproof array in the room. In the evening, when the other 4 people returned from climbing the mountain, Tang San told them about the team battle. He also told them about his own plans and the arrangements with the Lingxi Chamber of Commerce. In the next few days, we don't need to go hiking anymore, so take a good rest. I'm going to make some new hidden weapons and array discs in my place, so let's get used to them. I want to use the new array disc. If the Chamber of Commerce's arrangements don't go away, we want to be safe on this trip. Now it is no longer something we need to consider about safety, but rather that of the other participants. Since we're in a team battle, we cannot return empty-handed. In this team battle, we are the real hunters. In the next few days, Tang San concentrated on making hidden weapons and array discs. The other 4 began to become acquainted with the new trump cards. In a blink of an eye, the day came for the opening of Hell Garden. Everyone went to the Lingxi Chamber of Commerce. All participants are required to wear these suits to ensure their safety when they come out. Everyone has a numbered card for their true identity, which must be kept well. You 5 are numbers 11 to 15. You must check your numbered cards when you leave the secret area. Brother Shura, take this storage ring. Everything will go according to our plan. When everything was prepared, everyone boarded a carriage created especially for participants and headed to the Hell Garden entrance. The carriage had no windows and was totally sealed to keep the participants from knowing where the Hell Garden's entrance was. 2 hours later, the carriage arrived at the battle site. Everyone get off the carriage. The entrance is about to open. As expected, they all dress alike, which makes it difficult to tell them apart. Behind us is the entrance to Hell Garden. Take out your numbered cards and enter in order. When you come out, you'll have to identify yourself. If you don't show your numbered card, you will be killed without mercy. The entrance to Hell Garden is now open. Come in. This must be a small plane attached to Phelan planet. Let's go in and see what this plane looks like. No wonder they don't let people of God level or above enter. Because if they did, this small plane would become chaotic. Oh my God. The entrance is actually in the air. This is the Hell Garden. It's beautiful. Let's stay where we are first, waiting for the song to sound. Before entering, Su Xiren explained the rules of Hell Garden to everyone. There is only one way out of Hell Garden, so go to the exit as soon as possible after entering. The Hell Garden consists of 2 colors of flowers, cold flowers and warm flowers. Staying within the range of warm flowers is safe, while entering the range of cold flowers is dangerous. The songs will be heard from Hell Garden every once in a while. The exit will then appear. But when there is a song, safety and danger will be exchanged. There will be more cold flowers and fewer warm flowers. The number of times the song sounds varies. But when all the flowers in the entire space turn cold, the exit will be closed. At present, it seems that the range of warm flowers is still very large. 2/3 of Hell Garden is filled with warm flowers. The scent of warm flowers is very cozy and soothing. A monstrous evil thought is coming over me, as if my spirit willpower is being swallowed up. There are so many evil thoughts hidden in the ground of this Hell Garden. Don't touch the ground directly. It's very dangerous. Is it so dangerous? Why don't we quickly find the exit? Don't wait for the song. I'll use my heavenly fox's luck to find the exit. The shadow of the heavenly fox's 3 tails has turned black. This is bad luck. The cold flowers around us are spreading toward us. Slow down. I was obviously using luck. How did it turn into bad luck? Dubai, don't use the heavenly fox transformation yet. Something's wrong here. I'm going to make some dangerous attempts, so I'll stay away from you. 200 to 300 meters is far enough. You guys wait here for a while. I don't know what will happen if I step into the range of cold flowers, so it is necessary to know in advance. Suddenly, there is a strong death aura. And my feet are being pulled by a strong suction. The bloodline power and life aura in my body are rapidly draining away. Suddenly, my whole body feels cold. This feeling is, bad luck is coming. Right after I destroy those cold flowers, my whole body suddenly feels cold. This is bad luck. The power of the heavenly fox transformation. Cold flowers that were destroyed just now grow back in an instant. When Dubai performed the heavenly fox transformation, luck turned into bad luck. This Hell Garden seems to have something to do with bad luck. So what will happen if I directly cast bad luck? Regardless of luck or bad luck, warm flowers are rapidly turning into cold flowers. But my perception has changed. When I release bad luck, my perception seems to be connected with this space. I can even sense things thousands of meters away. In my perception, this space is filled with countless evil thoughts. And bad luck. These countless evil thoughts are all converging in one direction. That seems to be the source of bad luck. What exactly exists there? I need to end the heavenly fox transformation first. Cold flowers are almost surrounding me. It turns out that the use of bad luck can connect to this space, which seems to be made of bad luck. A song is sounding in the distance. This is the source of bad luck I just sensed. This song is mesmerizing. Even my spiritual power was confused for a moment. This light pillar. This is what Su Xiren talked about. It is in the opposite direction from the source of bad luck. And Qingzi is confused by the song just now. Wake up. I've used my spiritual power to block the song. Let's hurry up and get to the exit. With the sound of the song, the borders of cold flowers began to move toward warm flowers. Due to strong suction on the ground, flying is not allowed. Wu Bingji built an ice boat. And Cheng Zicheng blew the wind to slide it quickly across the ground. Although the song had no lyrics, Tang San could feel the meaning it conveyed. There is only one lyric. Hell and heaven are all on earth. After about a quarter hour, the song ended. The transition between warm and cold flowers stopped, but the light pillar at the exit did not disappear. Tang San was still very concerned about the source of bad luck. However, he knew that the primary priority was to bring his teammates safely to the exit. Go. The place where the song came from. This is the crystal great demon emperor's voice. Could it be the egg? Ah. What's wrong, little Tang? It's me, but I'm just a spirit. I've been attached to this egg mainly to watch it hatch. Don't worry, this ray of my residual thoughts will dissipate as it hatches. Now it senses that there is an opportunity for it to hatch. I didn't realize that the crystal Great Demon Emperor actually had a ray of divine consciousness attached to it. There's something I didn't tell you before. It seems that we can only do as he commands. When I went to the Crystal Palace, I successfully climbed to the top and met the Crystal Great Demon Emperor. He gave me an egg and asked me to help it hatch. It has just sensed that the source of the song had an opportunity for it to hatch. I need to go there first. It has just sensed that the source of the song had an opportunity for it to hatch. I need to go there first. You want to hatch it? Yes, I'm going there alone. You guys go to the exit and wait for me. That's right, little Tang, we are a team, and it is safer to go together. No, it's too dangerous. I want to go with you. However, this trip is really dangerous, and you should not take the risk. Little Tang, you've always been concerned about us, and we all trust you. So we'll go with you and take the risk together. Okay, let's go together then. Don't worry, I'll protect everyone and get out of here safely. After saying that, everyone set off in the opposite direction of the exit. Tang San guided the way. Gu Li used time change to double the speed of the ice boat. They traveled for a day. During this time, they took a rest every 2 hours. Everyone realized that the further they traveled, the cold flower belt grew broader. There were even breaks in the warm flower belt. Everyone could only drive the ice boat to force a breakthrough. Tang San used the golden liger flame to open the way and rushed through cold flowers. The other 4 people also experienced cold flowers absorbing life force for the first time. Fortunately, everyone had prepared a lot of heaven and earth treasures to replenish their life force before coming in. When everyone passed through the 3rd cold flower belt, the 2nd song sounded. The already limited warm flower belts shrank even further. They could only move forward. The range of warm flowers is getting smaller and smaller. Should we still go forward in this situation? But can your Majesty ensure that we can return safely? All right, but if nothing can be done, I will abandon this mission decisively and prioritize saving my teammates' lives. No response from the Crystal Demon Emperor. Is this tacit consent? Everyone continued to move forward when the 3rd song sounded. Tang San and the others had to cross the cold flower belts almost every 1,000 meters. There are no more warm flowers in front of me, and the ripples of bad luck here are already very dense. It is no longer possible to discern the direction of their flow. You guys wait for me in the warm flower belt here. Senior brother, I don't make this decision randomly. No way. It would be easier for me to go through cold flowers alone. It's too dangerous for you to go alone. Don't worry, I won't risk my life. If I feel that I am beyond my capabilities, I will turn back immediately. When the next song sounds, you should be able to find me here. If I haven't returned by then, you should head to the exit immediately, and I will catch up later. Don't worry, I'm off. After explaining to everyone, Tang San rushed into the range of cold flowers alone. Reducing the protective range of the golden liger flame had indeed reduced Tang San's consumption by a considerable amount. Tang San just ran along the way without using such skills as teleportation or time acceleration. The use of these skills would consume a lot of his energy. Tang San's mysterious heaven skill was running at full strength, barely able to maintain the golden liger flame's consumption. The deeper he went, the more and more cold flowers around him became. Tang San not only had to move forward but also kept fighting against the attacking cold flowers. With such continuous consumption, his recovery could no longer keep up. After traveling for 2 hours, Tang San also gradually felt exhausted. Can you give me some guidance? The blue-silver emperor is growing automatically. And it is wrapping around my entire body. What does this mean, Your Majesty? The cold flowers around me no longer attack me. The blue-silver emperor blends with their aura, making them no longer capable of attacking me. Is this assimilation? These cold flowers no longer attack me, and the life-absorbing energy around me has also disappeared. The aura of the blue-silver emperor merged with these cold flowers' aura. This is assimilation. He is indeed an omnipotent great demon emperor. The blue-silver grass, with its silver light, could actually assimilate with the cold flowers. What the hell? Why didn't you use this power earlier? The life-absorbing energy from the ground has also disappeared. It's true. I can fly. The blue-silver emperor wrapped my wings as well, now I can fly so easily. Being able to fly, Tang San's speed was also much faster. Moreover, he didn't have to fight against cold flowers anymore, and his consumption of the Liger golden flame was also much smaller. It only took Tang San an hour to travel a farther distance than the previous 2 hours. And he soon arrived at the source of the song. What a big, pure white flower. This white area is the source of the ripples of bad luck. Yes, this is it. Such a strong life force. The previous fatigue was suddenly gone in an instant. If there is a hell garden outside, this is simply a heaven garden. The egg is absorbing the life force around it, and it appears that there is no end to this life force here. This is not just life force. There is also the strong power of Heavenly Fox's luck in here. The imprint of the Heavenly Fox transformation in my body seems to be evolving. If I had known, I would have brought Dubai here, and my cultivation would also have improved dramatically. The higher I go, the stronger my luck power is. My whole body feels so comfortable. The Crystal Demon Emperor sighed softly and then became completely quiet. Tang San felt that the divine consciousness on the egg seemed to have disappeared. Crystal Great Demon Emperor's divine consciousness disappeared. Finally, it is a relief not to be watched. The energy above this lotus is several times stronger than below. It's pouring into me like an ocean. All the bloodline brands in my body are rapidly evolving under the influx of this energy. My cultivation level is at the peak of the 8th rank. The Liger transformation has now evolved to the peak of the 8th tribulation. Other bloodline brands that have not yet reached the 8th rank are evolving towards the 8th rank. I can improve all my bloodline brands here. The song started. This big flower is the source of the song. The energy around me became much more intense. Diffusion has taken on a materialized touch. The stones condensing in the air are lucky stones. This must be the lucky stone because I had the same feeling on the holy mountain of Heavenly Fox Palace. There must be a big secret about this plane here. The crystal egg has hatched. I didn't expect it to happen so quickly. Is that a human hand? It's indeed a human. It's a girl, a human born from an egg. No, she should be the Crystal Demon Emperor's descendant, right? The Crystal Demon Emperor is a crystal dragon, but the egg is human, so at least the mother should be human. But if the mother is a human, then the child must be a fetus. It is not impossible for a human to be born from an egg. My grandson was also born like this. Could it be that the Crystal Demon Emperor is a female dragon? But my daughter-in-law was the silver dragon king, and my son was a human. It is normal for humans to be born from eggs. I've seen with my own eyes that the Crystal Demon King is a man. It's so confusing that I don't dare to think about it anymore. This may be the secret of the Crystal Demon Emperor. Ha! Is it just me, or does she seem to have grown up a lot now? As expected, she has grown visibly to the naked eye and now seems to be about the size of a 6-year-old. Dad, hug. I only have this piece of clothing now. I'll find something that fits you when we go out. Were you able to talk when you were just born? Ah, it seems you can only call me Papa. And I'm also not your father. Since you were born in a crystal egg, then I'll call you Jing Jing. What do you think? Jing Jing, Okay. After naming her, Tang San quickly continued to absorb while the energy was still strong. Jing Jing was also in Tang San's arms, absorbing the surrounding energy. In the meantime, Tang San thought about the mystery of this lotus pod. Looking at the golden lotus seeds in the lotus pod, he wanted to dig one out. But the heavenly luck stone made him feel the danger, so he reluctantly gave up the idea. After a while, the singing stopped. The surrounding energy began to weaken. It was a pity that Tang San failed to evolve all his brands to the 8th rank. But he had been here for too long. And it was time to leave. It will be difficult to return if the prior assimilation effect dissipates. I don't know if the assimilation effect still exists. Let's test the reaction of cold flowers outside with a blade of blue silver grass. It's good that the assimilation effect is still there. What? The power of bad luck from outside is flowing back along the blue-silver emperor. Ah! The power of luck inside also begins to fight against the power of bad luck coming in. These two energies are using my body as a medium for their competition. I can't move my body at all, then they in my body collide fiercely. What a mistake. I shouldn't have allowed the two energies to collide and should have rushed out immediately. They are causing my body to be out of control. Jing Jing's hair and eyes turned half black and half white. She also suffered the collision of two energies because of me. Damn it. She might die if she keeps going like this. I have to save her. She calls me Papa after all. I can't let her die because of me. It seems I can only use my last trump card, divine consciousness. Papa. Ah. Her voice destroyed these two energies. I can move now. Let's get out of here quickly. Ha. Jing Jing's whole body is glowing. Jing Jing has formed a new bloodline brand within my body, but fortunately, she didn't compete with other brands for position, but she is too close to my divine consciousness. It will be bad if she finds out this is. A yin-yang fish appeared behind the consonant. Heavenly Eye brand, containing the power of both bad luck and luck. Is this a new ability? I'll try the white energy first. Wow. All the cold flowers surrounded by this energy have turned into warm flowers. I actually gained this ability. What's even more bizarre is yet to come. Tang San first activated the black energy. Tang San then used the black energy of the yin-yang fish. This time, all the areas covered by the black airflow turned into cold flowers. And then he activated the two-color energy at the same time. All the flowers in the field turned black, exuding the power of doom. Then Tang San first tried to activate the white energy and then the two-color energy at the same time. The flowers in the field turned pure white. This is awesome. I can control the flowers in the Hell Garden at will. This is of great help to us. If we can still use this ability when we go out, it would be great. After trying out the new ability, Tang San didn't dare to waste any more time. After 2 hours of flying, Tang San finally saw his teammates who were still waiting for him. He returned in the direction he came from at breakneck speed. Little Tang, you've finally returned. The bands of warm flowers here are getting smaller and smaller. How were things on your side? Everything went well. I'll tell you the details on the way. The song is back. The warm flower bands are shrinking again. Let's evacuate immediately. There's no need to panic, everyone. Now the cold flowers in this hell garden are no threat to us. All around us have turned into warm flowers. Little Tang, you've become the master of Hell Garden. You can control the color of the flowers. What kind of power is that? I had some luck at the garden center. This. Why is there so much power of luck? There is a very strong luck energy in the garden center. I absorbed some of it, and I'm passing it on to you. Next, I want to tell you what happened to me. This may be a great secret that concerns the whole continent, so don't spread it. If we don't know, we can't leak it. Little Tang, don't say anything. You'd better not tell us yet.